New information tonight on a story our investigators broke last week. Disturbing images of bodies stacked in a trailer outside a suburban crematorium.
Tonight we are hearing from the whistleblower who took those photos. Investigative reporter Dave Savini is here tonight with us with more on what he's learned. Dave?
Joe and Erica, families from Illinois and Indiana have been contacting us every day since we broke this story, angry about the way their loved ones were handled. You'll hear from them along with the man who took the photos that have led to what is now a multi-state investigation. Are these some of the pictures that you took?
They are.
His name is Christopher Icavetti. He sent these photos to our CBS News Chicago Investigators. Deceased people loaded into a trailer. We blurred the photos of bodies wrapped in sheets or plastic, body parts and faces exposed. This bag was full of dead bugs.
Describe for me what you see in those pictures.
Very deplorable conditions of storage. Complete disrespect and disregard for the families of these loved ones.
We conducted our own surveillance of the location where the bodies were being stored in this trailer. This is Heights Crematory in Chicago Heights.
Can you open up that trailer for me? Can you open up that trailer?
Clark Morgan, who operates Heights, refused to open the trailer and also refused to answer our questions.
I'm Dave Savini from CBS. I want to show you some photos.
The photos were taken on February 15th, and 4 days later, the crematory was voluntarily shut down, pending an investigation by state regulators into the handling of the bodies here.
Should you be treating people's remains like this? There's bugs in the photos. They're in plastic. They're in sheets.
He was just treated like he wasn't even a person.
Her name is Brittany Sons, and she says her family trusted Crown Cremations in Crown Point, Indiana, to cremate her father, Danny Sons Sr. They say he was a hard-working family man, a carpenter by trade, who succumbed to cancer at the age of 61 in February. They had no idea he was transported over state lines and stored in this trailer.
What did it do to you to see those images with the trailer out back?
Just keep seeing like my dad in that trailer and just dumped like he was nothing.
To me, what that looked like, no different than if you threw my loved one in a landfill.
You felt you had to blow the whistle.
Yes, sir.
Ike Havetti is an electrician, but says a friend of his, a licensed funeral director, would on occasion ask him to help assist during removals of bodies from homes and hospitals.
You had seen something that you just couldn't unsee.
Correct. A very sad way to see the final days of where your loved one goes.
It's disgusting. It just makes you sick to the core.
Among those inside the trailer on the day the photos were taken was 81-year-old Merritt Morrow. He was a well-known dairy farmer and a Vietnam veteran.
What kind of a person was Merritt?
Everybody knows my dad for his laugh.
At his daughter's request, we showed her how her father's name was written in marker on a bedsheet.
There's writing right on that part of the sheet.
We blurred this image of her father out of respect for him and his family.
It drives you crazy.
The Morrow family feels betrayed by Crown Cremations and Heights Crematory because they trusted both businesses to handle his body with dignity and respect.
Because you don't know, and you're the one that made that choice to go through their business and then to have this happen to your dad.
They wanted to hold a celebration of life for him, but they didn't get his ashes back for 2 weeks.
I don't even know if this is my father in this urn.
You're not sure because the trust was broken. You're not sure if you really got his ashes back.
You know they found 100 bodies out there?
Wow. Yeah.
Ike Havetti, a military veteran himself, also snapped the photo of this man in a suit in a plastic bag. One of the most troubling discoveries, he has been waiting to be cremated for a year.
I'll tell you from looking at him, the level of decomposition of him when I saw him, I knew he was there for a long time.
A message written on his body identifies him as Jasper Williams. The number 3 above his name is for the month of March of 2024. He was 74, and his family has now been informed.
You're dealing with people, human remains. Bye. No comment? Nope. That's it?
I look at him and I see a guy that had a wife, children, lived a good life. It just hit home to me.
Heights is only supposed to accept bodies in non-leakable containers. They must be refrigerated at 40 degrees or less. We could not hear the refrigerators running when we were there, and they have been cited in the past for storage violations. Crown Cremations was shipping their bodies there along with numerous Chicago area funeral homes. The Indiana Attorney General is now investigating along with the State of Illinois Comptroller Office. The families want both companies shut down for good and have contacted numerous police agencies for a criminal investigation. This is all over the place. They want justice, and they're looking for it, and they're fighting for it.
Understandably, yeah. Troubling.
Thank you, Dave.
Dave, thanks.